welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another movie review your way. And yes, I'm telling you, I just finished watching a kick butt movie indeed. It did not let me down in any way. What the hell am I exactly talking about? I'm talking about a little movie called John Wick 3, or Chapter 3 Parabellum, starring Keanu Reeves. It's the third in the chapter. There's going to be another one, 100%, so that's not a spoiler. It's just that damn good, but holy crap, I finally decided to literally bite the bullet and not become one of those body counts in the film. My God, like, I never seen so much craziness in my life. Like, I'm telling you, there's people dying left, right, and center. I'll just say that, and it's not a spoiler. But, oh my God, what a continuation from the other two films. It literally picks up from the last one and continues to move forward. But before I get into all those little details that you can tell by the smile on my face, I really enjoyed it, guys. But anyways, I'll get into the normal basic thing. I'll do a non-spoiler quickly, and then I'll tell you guys some of the highlight moments in the film, because there's just so many my God, it's mind-boggling. Anyways, okay. It was directed by Chad, let me see if I can get his name right, because I can't remember, Stahelski. It was released May 17 of 2019. It's 14A. It's about 2 hours long, guys, if I'm not mistaken. And in my personal opinion, maybe 20 minutes a little too long, to tell you the truth. That's all I have to say about it. That's probably the only negative thing I could honestly say about it. It's released by Lionsgate. It stars Keanu Reeves, Halle Berry, Ian McShane, Lawrence Fishburne, Mark Dacascos, I hope I pronounced it right, Asia Kate Dillon, she was the bitch, I call her the adjudicator, or whatever the hell, I can't even pronounce the damn word, Lance Reddick, Tobias Segal, Angelica Houston, yes, she's in it, Saeed Tamamui, I hope I pronounced it right, Jerome Flynn, Randall Kim, he's the doctor, Margaret Daly, Robin Lord Taylor, that's the Penguin, guys, if you don't know who I'm talking about there. Susan Biomert, the librarian. Well, anyways. What is it? Unity Felon. She's the ballerina. So we get introduced to possibly a spin-off that could happen later on. Character. She's doing her little ballet thing on the stage as John Wick's paying someone a visit. Let's just say that. And then Jason Mantzoukas. So I guess he played the TikTok man on the street. But anyways, that's pretty much it. But holy crap, guys. It's basically a continuation of John Wick Chapter 2. So if you haven't seen the other two films, you're going to be lost just a little bit. It continues of the events of number 2. He did a no-no. He killed someone at the, Confederation Hotel or something like that. And that's a big no-no. You're not supposed to. So as a result, there's a bounty placed on his head. All his rights to seek asylum there is off limits. There's a bounty placed on his head. He's on the run. He has been given, I think, 6 hours to basically get out of there as a fair thing from Ian McShane's character. But oh my God, like, time's running out. He's getting shot. Some guy attacks him. And he's fleeing for his life. I'm telling you, it's non-stop action, guys. There's not really much I can say in the non-spoiler part. Besides, he goes to see Halle Berry because she has to repay a debt to him. So he's trying to find every single possible way to kind of bail himself out of the situation. So he goes through that journey, trying not to get killed. He meets up with certain people, old friends, old connections. A little bit of his past kind of revealed a little bit, guys. And he gets kind of like a second chance, or so you think. And he's trying to survive, and hopefully at the end of it, stay alive to live another day or to kill more people. What else can you say? And in the midst, all the people who kind of helped him or befriended him during the last several films, they kind of, feel a little hardship, let's say, by the high seat or whatever the hell the place is called. I want to say high council, but it's not, high table. And there's this, I call her a bitch, who goes around and she kind of like follows the rules and shit, and she's trying to make things right in a sense, and that's pretty much it for the non-spoiler. All right, let's get into spoilers, guys. Holy shit. If you guys watched the last film, you know that John Wick kills someone at the hotel, and now he's on the run. Ian McShane's character's put a bounty on his head, and now everybody's been contacted that John Wick, there's a contract out for him, $14 million. They want him dead, and that's what happens. He gets chased all over the place. There's a library scene with the book. You heard this phone book. It's not a phone book. It's an actual book. But he uses that thing like there's no tomorrow. I'm telling you, I've never seen a guy get killed ever by a book, and you'll see it in there. That's pretty much the first big major scene. Fight in this kind of like this armory place. It looks like a whole bunch of knives and shit on inside a hallway, and literally it's a knife fight, like non-stop people throwing knives at each other, axes, you name it. And one of this guy gets a knife right to his eyeball, and you can see him push it in. And then the last guy, before he leaves that whole situation, guys, he throws an axe and it lands in his head and he kills him. I'm like, are you serious? But holy crap, like scenes like that. Then he meets up with Halle Berry because apparently he helped her out. But before she gets to Casablanca, Monaco, he pays Angelica Houston's character thing. She's in some sort of theater in New York or something that he's apparently attached to. I think maybe he grew up there and he was trained and all the shit, and he got a way out. So he is actually going back to ask her for passage to go to Morocco, where Sophia, played by Halle Berry's character, is, to kind of find the guy who's in charge above the high table, guy who runs the show pretty much, guys. And she pays a price for helping him because that bitch goes around and she kind of like goes after everybody who's helping, from Ian McShane's character. He has, I guess, 7 days to give up his powers to the hotel and all this shit and step down and get replaced. Lawrence Fishburne's character kind of helped him with guns and shit. He gets 7 days to do the same thing, give up his powers and shit, and he doesn't. He gets 7 slashes as a result for not stepping down because he's the damn king. I'm the king, but apparently he's the king. So he pays the price. So everybody who's helped him has paid the price. Sophia, Halle Berry's character. So after, paying his penance and getting that pass or ticket, he cashes in basically shit, guys. That's what he does to get out of there, to go see if he can track down this guy who's above the high, whatever the crap it's called. I can't even remember now. I keep on forgetting, guys. I want to say high council, but it's not high council. But anyways, goes there, meets up with her, collects or makes it say, listen, I helped you out, you have to help me. And she doesn't want to. She's reluctant. She has these 2 badass dogs, I'll tell you right now, German Shepherds. And boy, I never seen dogs like literally fight, like jump right off her side and attacking people. And I'm telling you, the moves the dogs had, tossing people and shit, unreal. The body count, guys, when they do visit this other guy who may have information on where this guy is, they shoot him up and then they end up shooting their way out. I swear to God, with the dogs jumping around, Keanu Reeves and Halle Berry shooting the shit out of everybody. The body count easily was like 10 minutes straight of nonstop action. Maybe over 100 people killed. I don't know. And they're still shooting people as they're going. And then she leaves them in the desert and shit like that. And he ends up meeting this guy who's in charge and makes a deal with him. You know what? I'll give you back your life, but you're going to have to pretty much do our bidding till the day you die. And he ends up cutting his own goddamn finger off. I was like, are you serious? But, oh my God, I don't know how a person can fight with a finger cut off, but he does it. So he ends up going back to New York City because in order to get his life back, he has to go after Ian McShane's character. So he has to go to the hotel. And meanwhile, he's greeted by these Asian dudes that are working for this bitch that I call her, the adjudicator or whatever the hell her name is. But she's the one who calls the shots. It looks like she was kind of like the main villain representing whoever the hell was up there, the high table. Sorry. Keep on getting that wrong. And man, do they ever go after him. Like, I'm telling you, there's that world famous, he's riding a damn horse at one point, guys, taking out people. Then he's riding a motorcycle, and there's literally a samurai sword fight on motorcycles. I'm not kidding you. And that leads right up to him arriving at the hotel, which he gets free passage. He ends up not killing Ian McShane's character. He kind of like doesn't decide to do so because he's kind of like a friend to him, right? Gave him a chance. He didn't have the heart to do it. So then this adjudicator girl comes by and she says, okay, since you're not going to kill whatever and you're not going to give up, you know what? I'm making your hotel not a safe spot or safe zone. I'm getting rid of that. So now people can get killed in your thing. So literally, once Ian McShane says, okay, fine, cool, he asks Keanu Reeves, what do you need? Guns. So he loads them up with guns, and there's several scenes that they're going up and down. These guys are basically have bulletproof whatever, so they have to really waste a lot of ammunition. Him and the guy who, not the busboy, but the guy who gets the people there. I can't even remember the damn name of the proper name for him, but oh my god, they end up going out shooting, and then he ends up getting armor-piercing bullets and shit like that. Then those ninja Asian guys show up, and holy shit, madness. The last 10 minutes of the film, crazy. Like, I'm telling you, fight choreography in this whole entire film, phenomenal. Unbelievable. Like, stuff that you haven't seen, you've seen here, and they kind of borrowed some scenes from other particular movies, you know? Bruce Lee. No, not mirrors, but there's a giant kind of like an area that's full of glass, and literally you don't know where the wall ends and not, and you're fighting people with samurai swords. Keanu Reeves is doing flips, and he's getting ragdoll tossed through every single damn thing. There's these two guys who keep on fighting. He's like, hey, this is the John Wick guy, you know. It's nice pleasure to meet you, nice to fight you. They don't kill the damn guy, and at the end of it, Keanu kicks their ass. You know, maybe he's too old, but he's still John Wick. He ends up kicking their ass, but he doesn't kill him. He walks away. Then he meets the one guy who's in charge, and they have an epic fight. He ends up getting him at the end, and then Ian McShane's character comes up, and the lady on the phone calls him up and says, listen, parlay, so meaning stop everything, we'll make a deal. And literally, that's what happens. They go to the top of the rooftop there. John Wick comes in, and what do you suggest we do? I don't know. And then he goes, well, you know what? He's still breathing. What are we going to do about John Wick? He ends up getting shot and tossed off the side of the building and lands down, thinking he's dead. Like, he bet the... I know he's not dead, man. He's going to survive a fall, even though he hit every single damn thing going down. The dog ends up rushing out of the hotel, meets up with him. Some guy, the TikTok dude, is pushing him underground somewhere. And, of course, Lawrence Fishburne's character is alive. He got 7 slashes in the face. I knew he didn't die. I knew he was going to survive that shit. So I call him like, kind of like the Rat King is the best way I can describe him. He's in the sewers, on his throne. He wants goddamn revenge. And they drop John Wick in front of him. And the funny part is, he goes, John, so how do you feel? You know, are you pissed off like I am? And then he ends up, she ends up showing his finger that's cut off. Oh, so they got you too, huh? 7 slashes, whatever. I'm ready for revenge. How about you? He turns around, gives him the middle finger, and then he goes, I feel like whatever. I'm mad or something. I'm pissed too. And that's where it cuts off, and you know there's going to be a part 4, but I left a lot of crap out, guys, because there's so much fighting in this thing. Like I was saying in the non-spoiler portion, it was a little bit too long, or there's certain scenes that could have, that dragged on just a little bit too long, even though it still looked good. They could have shortened it, maybe made it 10 or 15 minutes less. I think it would have been fine. I don't think you guys would complain either. But it was action-packed from the very beginning right to the end. This guy couldn't get a break, like just to relax. I think maybe in the whole entire film, there must have been maybe 20 minutes in the whole thing that there was no fighting, no gunfights, people getting stabbed, shot, knife. Like, I'm telling you, no kung fu shit. It was nuts. Like, it was that action-packed. Now, the million-dollar question people are going to ask me, so where does this stand? Do you like this the best? Is it better than part 2, part 1? Me, honest to God, truth, I'm still a big fan of number 1. If I had to rank them, I would do 1, 3, then 2. That's my order, But, oh my God, I have to watch this all as a trilogy again, guys. And you know what? I highly recommend you guys checking this out. If you haven't seen it like me and being a donkey and haven't seen it yet, check it out for yourself. And let me know in the comment sections, section. Tell me what you guys thought. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was it not on par? I still don't think it should have won any Oscar awards or movie of the year shit. It is a good film. It's one of the better ones. I'll tell you right now, I've seen other better films than this. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. But still an amazing film, man. I'm glad they're making a part 4. I don't know where they're going to take this, but I'm sure it's going to be just as crazy, if not more violent than this one. But if that's what you want, you like Keanu Reeves, you like John Wick, Watch the entire trilogy. I think overall, it's probably one of the best trilogies out there. Action-packed, whatever you want, it's in this damn thing. And it's not for kiddies, so don't let your kids watch it because it's that damn violent. So anyways, guys, that is my review on John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, starring Keanu Reeves, a little bit of Halle Berry, but she was only in the film for a little bit, Ian McShane, and a whole bunch of other amazing characters and actors. So let me know in the comment section. You guys let me know. Do your thing. Okay, guys. So anyways, this could be possibly the last movie review of this year, 2020. I will return sometime in 2021, so hold on to your seats. There's a lot of content right here on the Movie Throne. Go check that out. Check my movie recommendations. You name it, the works. I will return hopefully sometime in 2021. Don't know exactly when, but this will mark my official last movie review right here on YouTube for 2020. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a blast. I hope you had a blast. Go check out John Wick yourself. Chapter 3, Parabellum. I'll leave you guys alone. Happy New Year to all you guys, Throne Nation. I appreciate your support. Thanks. Looking forward to next year. Let's see what it'll bring for all of us. And check that little thing called Instagram. I might be posting a few Instagram live movie reviews on there until I do decide to return back on YouTube and bring you guys more of this cool content your way. So until then, King is out of here. Stay off my throne, and I will see you sometime next year to wreak havoc and bring you more movie reviews your way.